Yo, it's your boy DRJ back with some more Arsenal career mode. Now, when the last episode ended, well, at the end of the last episode, we tried out a new formation. I wasn't pretty sure was it the exact formation Arsenal was using in last season, 2017. The same formation Chelsea used, but this is my first formation. This is the strongest formation. That's going to be the strongest starting 11, and this is my strongest bench. But I'm not sure yet what goalkeeper I should have on. Should it be Donnarumma or Petr Cech? Because both of them have their upsides and both of them have their downsides. And yeah, so I don't know. But I had Petr Cech on there because in the last few episodes he's been good. But in a few matches he has been good. I probably should start playing Donnarumma again as well. He had some time off now from playing soccer, so he should be back on now, ready to go, full of action, saving a few goals. But that is my strongest lineup and strongest bench. That's what it's going to look like for big, huge games. And this is what my other one is going to look like, my three at the back. Going to confirm that in actions. We're going to load selection, the three at the back. There we go. So that's going to be the exact lineup, the strongest lineup, and that's going to be the exact bench, the strongest bench. So this is my strongest second team as possible, my three at the back formation. And then again, I don't know if I should have Petr Cech in goal or Donnarumma, but Petr Cech is older, he has more experience, and since there's only three defenders, I'm going to have him in goal. But that's what my team is looking like. But I'm going to flick back to the 4-3-3 for the next game. We also need to load the selection as well. It took me a while to learn how to flick from the teams. So yeah, but we're going to get into our next game and we're going to use our 4-3 attack formation. And in the game after that, we're going to use our new formation. Before we get into the episode, I forgot to mention, I don't know if that's the exact formation Arsenal was using. I don't know if it's that one or if it's this one. That sort of a formation style, or this one. I'm not sure, but the one I'm going to be using is going to have them all up there, and obviously if I'm going to change it around a bit, I will have players in the position to suit them, but that's the formation I'm going to be using. So we have three defenders and then a centre defence mid to support the defenders. We have a midfield line, but then we have like winners, and we have two strikers. So that's going to be my three at the back formation. I don't really care if it's not the exact same as Arsenal's three at the back formation that they used. I want to get as close as possible to them. But a formation that I like to look at and see for my sort of play style, which is attacking. But enough of the chit chat. Let's get into the episode and play our first game. This is nothing to do with football, but I thought I'd show you this in case some people didn't know. They have a bit of realism since the mayhem a few months ago of UK leaving the European Union. Here it is there on the 30th of March. I don't know if that was the exact date it was announced, but it's just saying, so a bit of realism in the game, that the UK is leaving the European Union. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that, just a little bit of realism. And hopefully in the next game they'll put more sort of realism and new features into it. So yeah, I was a bit shocked when I saw it. I was like, what's this? And then I saw it and I remembered back and it was a bit of realism. So I just thought I'd show you that. Okay, this is the team we're putting up for the Stoke City match. We dropped down to 7th place because a few teams have played a few matches ahead of us. So yeah, so I'm going to put out my strongest team. The only replacement is Campbell comes in for Walcott because he's injured, and Chamberlain is injured as well, so that's why Lucas has come in on the bench instead of Chamberlain. That's substitute 6. And I decided to put out my strongest team because we really need to win this game. We're down in 7th, and if we start losing games like we have in the last few episodes, we're not going to be playing Champions League football next season. And that's what I want. I want to play Champions League football next season. So this match is crucial that we win it, because it could mean Champions League football next season or no continental football next season. But we could play in the Europa League, but I don't really want to play in the Europa League. Arsenal are in the Europa League in real life, And I don't really want to repeat that in this game. Well, save game. We had a few chances there, all of them going wide. Stoke City haven't had a chance yet, but here they are. Check made a save. Not much going on. There has been a lot of action in this first half, to be honest. It's a corner for Stoke. We've been playing good. Sanchez is through, he shoots and he puts that one wide. That was a big gap. That was massively wide. But it's half time and we're going in 0-0. We have been playing good in the first half, so I'm pretty sure we can get a goal, and there it is. We score at the 45th minute. I believe it's Ramsey. It is Ramsey who scored. And we're 1-0 up. It's said that that's his first goal of the season. He took a while to score that. Bellerin has a yellow card. No, he needs to be careful now. And we're 2-0 up. I think it was Sanchez who scored that. I'll just make a substitute. Was it Sanchez? Yes, it was Sanchez who scored that. And we're 2-0 up. He scored at the 64th minute. Wow, there are a lot of players. Yeah, we have a few players that are on form. That's playing good football. Who was that? Bellerin, Mustafi, Koscielny, Ramsey, Ozil, Campbell, Sanchez, and Lacazette are the ones that's playing good football. They're on top form. So actually, I don't really need to make a substitute, but I am going to. I'm going to take off Bellerin and put on Jenkinson just in case he gets a red card. We do need him. And I have no backup midfielder to take off Xhaka. That could be a problem. Unless Iwobi can play left mid. He's okay there, a bit like Chamberlain, so that should do for now. We'll see what happens. Get a throw. Gibbs has it. Up to Ramsey, and Ramsey passes it to Lacazette, but Lacazette puts that one wide. Here we go again, Ramsey. And I think that was Sanchez shot there, and Butland saves it. Lacazette is through and Butland saves it. And we win a game in the Premier League. We beat Stoke 2-0. Good game, lads, good game. And now we're trying our 3 at the back formation. The 3-1-4-2 formation, whatever you want to call it. It says down there it's the 3-1-2-2-2 formation, which I don't know about that. But anyways, it probably is, because there's 3 defenders, 1 CDM, 2 mids, 2 winners, 2 strikers. Yeah, so the 3-2-2-2 formation is what I'm going to call it. Yeah, this is a big game. The only replacement is Ozil comes on instead of Walcott because he's injured, and Campbell is on the bench instead of Chamberlain. Campbell was going to start this game, and then I saw that Ozil could play right winger, and I said I'd better play him in this game, and you're going to find out why now in a few moments. Yeah, that's why I have Ozil playing a right winger. He can play right winger, but I'd rather play him at forward, but there is no forward in this formation, so he's going to have to play right winger, because this is a big game. We are away. Let's see, can we get a few away goals? We nearly won the ball there with the Real Madrid goalkeeper miles outside his box. What's going to happen? Half time and it's 0-0. Second half. Staffy is a yellow. Rodriguez on the attack. Check saves it. That looks like it's a corner. Rodriguez on the attack. We go 1-0 down. Yeah, I'm not sure should I play this formation in the next leg or the 4-3 attack in the next leg. I'm not sure yet. And we go 2-0 down. Ronaldo with the goal this time. Fakir has a shot, but that's gone wide. Rodriguez scored at the 70th minute and Ronaldo scored at the 89th minute. And we lose this crucial game in the Champions League against Real Madrid 2-0. Not a good result, but it is against Real Madrid, so I can't really get angry about that result. We're trying the 3 at the back formation again. This time it's against Swansea. We are favourites to win, but it is Swansea. They do have a good team. But there's no changes, I don't think. Oh, no, the only change is Campbell comes on for this match. But let's hope we can get the 3 points out of this game. We will see what happens. What will happen? Swansea now. We are away. Swansea do have a corner. If this formation goes bad in this game, which is against Swansea, like, come on, we should be beating them. They said we are favourites. So if you don't beat them with this formation, I'm probably never going to use the 3 at the back formation ever again. But someone has a yellow card. I don't know if it was one of my players, and Swansea score from a penalty. So I believe the yellow card was given to one of my players. Yeah, and I should be playing Donnarumma actually. Donnarumma hasn't played in the last few matches. So yeah, we should give him a go in the next match maybe. If I'm going to squeeze it into this episode. I'm not sure yet. But I don't know who got that goal for us. Forgot. I was too busy talking to see who got that goal for us. It was Iwobi at the 14th minute. Come on, Iwobi. Iwobi with the shot again, but Fabianski saves that. And Sanchez scores, and we're 2-1 up. This 3 at the back formation actually could be good, so I might keep it. Sanchez this time at the 27th minute. As Sanchez again, we are on fire. I don't know if it's the team's form is back or if it's the change of formation. I don't care. We are beating Swansea. There we go. We're 4-1. We're humiliating them. Look, it's just the first half, and we scored 4 goals. And altogether there's 5 goals in this first half. Wow, Czech says that. It was Lacazette who scored that, and Sanchez scored 5 minutes before Lacazette. So yeah, Sanchez could be going for his hat-trick here, but it's 4-1 at half-time. We have a free kick, Sanchez to take it, and Sanchez scores. There is Sanchez hat-trick. Good man Sanchez. Hat-trick hero of the game, I believe. And I believe he gets a match rating of 9. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. He is playing so well. Fabianski saves it there. Let's make a few substitutes, and what we're doing, and we'll see what match rating Sanchez. Oh my god. Sanchez and Iwobi are on a match rating of 10. Lacazette and Campbell have a match rating of 8. Is there anyone else in the green? No. Ramsey has a yellow card, so I might take him off for Maitland-Niles. It is a weaker substitute, but it doesn't really matter, to be truly honest. I don't really want to take off Lacazette or Sanchez because they're having such a good game. Yeah, I might have to save Lacazette for the big game that's next, so I'm going to bring on Giroud. I'm going to just leave one substitute just in case, and we'll play. That's a free kick. Oh my god. Swansea go 10 men down at the 70th minute, so this is going to be quite easy, so I did say that there is a downfall and an upside to this 4-3 at the back, well, not the 4-3, but the 3 at the back formation. The downside, 3 defenders, but they help with a CDM, so it's not the strongest defence, but going forward, you have that attack power. But the match ends 5-1. We do beat Swansea, and we get the 3 points. The second leg in the Champions League against Real Madrid. Obviously, we're 2-0 down on aggregate. But since this team had played so well in the last game, I'm sticking with the 3 at the back formation and the exact same team, except Walcott is back. And we have Ozil on the bench just in case. But I remember in the last Champions League game we were playing against Sevilla. We got hammered in the first leg. But can we get a comeback again against Real Madrid? I don't know, but they score an away goal. We are truly, oh my god. That's 2. early, very early goals. The 5th and the 8th minute. You know, I'm just thinking of selling Donnarumma. He's a good keeper in FIFA and real life, but when it comes to Football Manager, he's not. He just isn't. Petr Cech is just that edges forward on his goalkeeping stats. I don't know, maybe we did a mistake loaning out Ospina and buying Donnarumma. I don't know, to be honest. I probably will sell him. I'm not sure. Are we going to concede here? No, we're not, because we're already 2-0 down. But I will make a substitute, see what happens. Gabriel has a yellow card. We're probably not going to go through anyway, so it doesn't matter if we get a red card, but we don't want Real Madrid to hammer us. So we'll take off Gabriel and put on Holding. Iwobi is getting a little bit tired, so we're going to bring on Lucas instead of Iwobi. Is there anyone else getting a bit tired? Cazorla is getting a bit tired, so we'll bring on Campbell instead of Cazorla. So that's our 3 substitutes made, actually. Can Walcott play there? No, he can't. We're going to have to take off Campbell, actually, and put... I don't know who to put there. Ozil? Can Ozil play there? Forgot you can't do that. Oh, God. Oh, to hell with it. We leave it the way it is. I don't care if he can't play there. He's going to do for this game. We already are 2-0 down, so what's the worst that can happen? 2 away goals by Real Madrid. We're truly out of the Champions League. So in the next transfer window, we are going to have to make drastic signings to make our team completely strong, and then hopefully maybe win the Champions League. I'm not sure, but we'll see what happens. Alaba and into Donnarumma. Donnarumma saves it. Good man, Donnarumma. They have a corner. Cruz to take it. Fekir shoots, but Donnarumma saves it. And it's full time, and we get hammered by Real Madrid. So they bet us 2-0, so that's 2 away goals. 4-0 on aggregate, so they got 2 home goals and 2 away goals. So technically, they absolutely hammered us. Even on aggregate, you just had to be technically, even on aggregate, they hammered us. So yeah, we're going to have to say goodbye to the Champions League because we got knocked out by Real Madrid. Okay, so this is the team we're putting out for the Sunderland game. We have Donnarumma in goal. That's the change in goal. Gabriel, Holding and Jenkinson comes on. Coughlin and Cazorla comes on. And Iwobi and Giroud comes on. And if you look at our bench, there is 2 defenders and the rest are literally forwards. We have no backup for the mids. But we're going to go ahead and sim this game. Hopefully get a good result and get the 3 points. Because Tottenham are still on our tail. We still have the same amount of points. So hopefully we can get the 3 points and don't let Tottenham pass us out. We beat Sunderland 2-0. Iwobi scored at the 9th minute. Giroud scored at the 88th minute. And we get the 3 points out of this game. So let's go and check the table and see what the standings are at the end of all of these games. So we have 60 points. We played 1 extra game than Tottenham, so they could possibly win their next game and come even on points with us, but obviously we have more goal difference, so we'll stay in 3rd place. We've won 18, drew 6 and lost 10. Scored 72 goals and conceded 44 goals, and we have a goal difference of 28. Man U and Chelsea are... Well, Man U is 1st, Chelsea is 2nd, Tottenham is 4th, Liverpool is 5th. Man City are climbing up a bit late on in the season, they're 9th. Everton, Bournemouth and Burnley are the bottom 3. But that is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please give me a like, and don't forget to subscribe to never miss a video, and I'll see ya in my next one very soon. Bye for now.